Why does jealousy turn into violence the moment an ex starts a new relationship?
Thank you.
Come on, look at this girl. Look what she did.
He has my game right there.
This game was given to me
He has
on
my
Christmas.
game right there.
I haven't been talking to this girl in 5 months. I haven't talked to this girl in 5 months. This game was given to me during Christmas.
It's my
She
game.
called me and asked me if she wanted to talk.
It's my
She came
game.
through, my house up, hit me with the cords. Like, I've done nothing to this girl, bro. Broke my house up.
Does she live here?
No, I live here.
Did she break in?
Yeah, she done that shit. This is my house. Like,
My game.
Relax, stop.
No, because it's
live
my.
here? Do you live
No, it's his house. He let me in. I was about to take my game, and he put his hands on me. Like I have the receipt.
Are you hurt at all?
I'm okay right now, but I have the receipt. I just want to take my game and go. I ain't with him in months. I just want my game and go. I bought the PS5. I have the fucking receipt.
Okay.
Do you need to say it? See it?
Yeah, sure.
Because are you gonna get it for me? If you're not gonna get it for
Just
me,
stay here for a second, okay?
like it's my game.
Hold on.
you're just my child's father. I mean, you're just my daughter's mother. You come in here, f***ing my house up, snatch the game. Yes, she did pay for the game. Like, it was a gift. Yes, she did pay for the game. It was a gift. Like, so how are you getting mad coming in here taking shit, trying to break my shit?
She's
Like,
gonna be a third.
man, put my hands on this girl. Like that's not fair. Like,
It's my Ashley
I've
Barnett.
heard you say it like 20 times. Just chill out, let us do our thing,
Because I've
okay?
been saying this shit for an
Okay, but it's
hour.
not changing anything, so what's your name?
Ashley, we talking. We've been beefing for a minute. We have a child
Was there a
together.
physical fight with you guys?
He put his hands on me. He always puts his hands on me. I done lost all my fucking charms.
What do you mean when you say he put his hands on you?
Were you here before? No, it wasn't you. It was a different person. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired. I done lost all my charms on my fucking bracelet. He always putting his hands on me.
So what happened today?
I called him. I was being nice, you know. I wanted to see him. He's like, yeah, you can come over. All I did was ask him, like, oh, you got somebody super in there. He started turning up on me. Like, yeah, I got another.
You live here?
No, I don't live here. He told me to come over. He said he's getting off work. I came over, you know. Yeah, I got another. Like, we have a child together. I'm just trying to conversate with him. I ain't let my daughter come over here for a minute, so I'm just trying to conversate with him, trying to get to an understanding. And it turned left.
Okay.
It turned left. And
You got a car out here, something like that?
yeah,
Which one's yours?
the white one, the white
Nissan?
Nissan. Yeah. But all I wanted was my game. I left it over here. It's my game.
You guys have a kid together, you said?
Yes.
And you don't have any injuries whatsoever?
I got stuff on my hand, but that's it. Like, I don't know.
Let me see your hands.
Like
Flip them?
little cutters. Like, but I don't got nothing, I don't think.
Alright, put your phone in the purse real quick.
He be manhandling me. And like, this shit happened
Transmitting
on
back.
fucking. Why I gotta
Stop. Do not tense up, I will drop you. Stop.
It's gonna
I gotta go
hurt.
to jail?
Stop.
What's going on?
Alright.
What's going on?
Man, you guys got a kid together. It's domestic violence. He's got injuries. You don't, okay?
I got injuries on my hand.
It's okay.
Like,
We'll deal with that.
he cut me.
EMS?
Like, what?
You need EMS.
That's crazy. I'm going to jail.
You need EMS.
I'm going to
On
jail.
this side.
Okay.
Can
You
we
deal with her?
talk? Because I'm
We're
confused.
gonna talk when we put you back in the car. We're gonna-
You just want to Mirandize her and get her side of the story.
Y'all really doing this to me?
If he's got injuries,
What is his injury? Because I didn't touch him.
I don't know.
So you didn't even go in there, so I'm confused.
If he grabs up like that and
Yeah,
starts
he
to
grabbed
arrest
me
you,
up,
that
so-
means you're going in cuffs.
So he grabbed me up.
Okay.
Are you serious?
We're going to figure all that stuff out.
I have nobody. Can I call my mom?
We'll deal with that in a second.
Oh my God, are you serious right now?
Yes.
Crazy. This nigga beats my ass every
doing what to
time. You're manhandling me.
No,
Like,
I'm
this nigga beats
escorting
my
you.
ass every time.
Trust me, if I was manhandling you, it'd be a lot different. I'm literally just escorting you.
I'm going to jail.
We're going to figure all that stuff out. All right?
Like, I'm so... Are you serious? You could just take it off me.
Look where it's sitting at. So unless these things unhook, we're just under the strap
Are you
right here.
serious?
Yes. Just relax.
Oh my gosh. It's not domestic violence.
Well, you guys have a kid together.
What does that mean?
It would be. You got anything else on you?
No, what is that? I don't have
Okay,
nothing.
go ahead. Sign in the car.
Do I have to sit in the car? Can I just sit down? Or like, are you going to sit the door?
I'm going to shut the door.
I need to breathe. This side in here. Are you serious?
Put your leg in there, man.
God. I have never been arrested in my life.
Okay.
We can't talk with you unless we read you your rights and then you agree to talk to us. So if you don't want to give your side of the story, I mean, that's up to you, okay?
Like, it doesn't make sense. So I told,
Can
like,
I read you your rights?
you can, but I'm just so confused when I'm the one in the back of the car.
I told you why back there.
No.
Let me read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Okay.
So, you told me he put his hands on me.
Yeah.
When I asked you about injuries, you said you don't have any.
Like-
and then you told me about your hands, but I'm not seeing anything on your hands.
I have a cut on my finger right here. Like, I have cuts on my finger right here.
That looks like an old cut that's healed. It's not even...
No, it just happened today. I swear to God.
How did it happen?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just in there.
Why were
and
you
he
there?
was...
Let's start from the beginning. Why were you there?
Because I called him. We've been, arguing, and I asked him, can we talk? I want to talk to him. I love him. I miss him. So I went in there. I'm trying to talk to him. I sit on his lap, and then we just start arguing. We always argue.
What did you argue about?
Why is he out here?
He's all the way over there. What did you guys argue about?
Because obviously we both love each other, but it's toxic,
And that's what...
I don't
get along, arguments happen?
Yes,
Okay.
and I don't put my hands on him first. I swear to God, I did not put my hands on him.
How did the argument lead to physical violence between you guys?
He put his hands on me first.
What did he do exactly?
He strong armed me. He's moving me. He's doing this. He about to put it. He choking me. Like I don't know.
Can you lift your head up? Did he choke you around your neck?
Yes.
Were you able to breathe?
I can't remember, but
Did you lose consciousness?
no, I didn't lose consciousness.
Was he like
But
pushing
it's
you out
just
of the
like a
apartment?
lot of problems that we always have. No, I left out the apartment by myself.
Okay. And
I
then,
left
then
out
you were
the-
at the window, right?
And then I was at the window because I asked him, can I get my game back?
How
Can I
did all
get
the blinds get damaged?
Because I broke them.
Okay.
I broke them.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, I broke them.
Why does he have injuries on him?
I don't know.
He's got like an abrasion on his arm. He's got marks on his back.
I've never touched him on his back. I swear to God.
The story we're getting is that you hit him with those cords. Is that possible?
I might have. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do about my window?
Well, so that's what we're... Do you have contact with the landlord at all?
Yeah, but that make me look like I got domestic violence, like I made that shit happen. All right.
But you didn't. I mean, and our report's gonna obviously say that you didn't. Is the lock?
Act the fool, man.
Is the lock broken on your window? Or
Yeah.
does it is? How did she
She's snatching the window.
Okay. Here's where we're at right now. Because you guys have a kid together, the physical altercation that happened is domestic violence. Okay? You clearly have injuries. She doesn't. Okay? So I know you said you didn't
Because
want...
I didn't touch her.
Right. And
Right.
so I know you said you didn't want her to go to jail.
Right.
But based off of what we see, she committed domestic violence.
Right.
Okay? So with that, Ohio's a preferred arrest date, which means she has to go. Okay? And as far as that, like obviously when you open the door, she's like half in. trying to reach in. Did she make it through the window, or
No.
just where she was at?
She just made it through because I got a stick in there. I got a stick in both of my windows because I live on the bottom floor. I live on the bottom floor. I work all the time. Anybody could go in there. So I got a stick. I don't have screens because of her. She pulled the screens out. Like every time she come over here, she's being weird. Like haven't seen this girl in 5 months. Haven't seen her in 5 months. Like only pick up the child and keep it moving. Like this shit is retarded.
Who has the kid right now?
Her mother.
Her mom does? Okay.
I've been trying to call her. I didn't call her mother 10 times.
the mother.
Oh, is it?
Mom's calling.
I tried to call her.
I was just defending myself with the cords.
Okay.
Like, I didn't want nothing to happen. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Give me just a moment, all right? Just hold on a second.
Mom, Charles is sending me to jail for a DV when he put his hands on me. Because he has, freaking bruises. Because I was defending myself at his house. So they sending me to jail.
I think you're not telling the whole entire story, but
I am telling the entire story. I defended myself, so I hit him with some cords. That's the entire story.
Okay.
We said we wanted to talk, and then it went left. So now I'm in handcuffs in the back of the car. Malik said he's gonna come get me, but I don't know. Hello?
Why do you even go over there?
At this point, I don't know.
Oh my God.
ma'am,
No,
she's
can I
gonna
get
call
my
you
phone?
back
No, I need my
when she
phone.
gets to the county, okay?
No, my mom is talking.
She's gonna call you back when you get to the county.
That's
Do you
weird.
have any food like that in this purse? Because it's not gonna go through to jail because the wagon just pulled up.
It's what?
Wagon just pulled up. So you have
It's
anything
what?
food in this purse?
No. I don't have no food.
So
It's my son. He's been trying to. It's his baby mom, but he's been trying to leave her alone.
man, come on now. He invited her over. So he ain't trying to leave her alone.
No,
Look, we two
she
men.
showed up here.
Bro, she said she wanted to talk. And I told her it was a bad idea.
Okay, stop. How old are you?
I'm 35, 36.
All right, so you're a little older than me. I've been down this road, this Wrangler road is a mess. You know this chick is unstable. You know she unstable.
Look at her car, I could tell.
Well, that's prime example number one. You know she unstable.
Like she said she wanted to talk, bro. I understand.
Listen, just relax, man. If you know someone like this unstable want to talk to you, know what you tell them? Hey, man, you can call me everything you want to do over the phone.
You
want
want
my
out
kids?
here bamming on the window. I got the neighbors. What you think I'm supposed
Then that's
to?
when you call the police. Hey, man, you can say that woman's outside my door. Babe moms, whichever number she
I really
is.
didn't want her to go to, I'm not, okay.
Hey,
I really didn't.
hey.
She called the police.
We know, she told us.
I really didn't want her to go to jail. I just wanted her out of here. Like I told her, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate. Like I told her, I don't hate you. I just don't want no dealings with you. All right.
And with the few seconds of me dealing with her, I'm like, I don't want to deal with her. And that was just me walking her from this door to my car. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, just cut her off. If you can deal with her, deal with her to the courts. The courts got an app you can deal with when it comes as far as the kids. Message her on that, she say something crazy on it.
I'm already,
of course, deal with
already
it.
doing that, bro. We took the DNA. I'm waiting for the DNA to come back.
If it's that bad, bro, I wouldn't even deal with it till the DNA
I've been
hits.
dealing with the girl. She come here, want to talk, want to sit on my lap and talk. No, that's not how co-parents talk. Sit over there. We can still talk.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, deal with her to the phone.
Okay, well, you got me.
All right, dear. Come on up.
No way.
Come on up.
Oh my God. I can't do this. You're about to handcuff me again?
Yes, ma'am. I have to.
God.
All right, dude. You don't have anything illegal on you.
I don't have shit on me.
Stop. Just stop.
Oh my God. I'm ready to sit the back down. I don't
Okay.
care.
Well, you're not going to. You're going to listen to what I say.
Nothing.
Did you damage his window?
What window? No, I
The window
didn't.
that you tried to get into the apartment?
No, it was cracked. I swear to God, I didn't break no window. I was just pulling the blinds. I didn't touch no window. You could see that on the camera. I didn't do nothing to the window.
So you didn't take the rock and hit the window at all?
I hit it, but it didn't break. I swear to God. Alright. I swear to God.
Go ahead and climb up in there.
The woman was arrested and charged with domestic violence.
Hey, don't move! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm getting gas, sir. That's it.
Step the hell back from the vehicle. Now!
I'm active duty Marine. I can show ID if you want.
Damn about your ID.
Turn around. Hands visible.
The body cam timestamp reads 21:43. Fluorescent gas station lights buzzing like insects in the Texas heat. A black man in desert camouflage stands beside his car, hands visible, posture drilled by years of discipline. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't flinch. The officer does. Within 12 minutes, a decorated U.S. Marine is face down on concrete, accused of resisting an order that was never lawful to begin with. By morning, the Pentagon is calling, and someone's career and freedom is already over. But before this story unfolds, take a moment to stay with it. Stories like this don't survive on outrage alone. They survive because people choose to witness them. Subscribe, not for drama, but to follow the truth wherever it leads. A gas station sat just off the highway, a rectangle of white light floating in the dark like a stage with no audience. Trucks hissed past in the distance, the smell of fuel mixed with burnt coffee and hot asphalt. It was 9:43 p.m., according to the timestamp later pulled from surveillance footage, the kind of ordinary hour when nothing is supposed to happen. Staff Sergeant Marcus Reed stepped out of his car slowly, the way muscle memory had taught him to move. His uniform was clean but worn, desert camo softened by years of washing, name tape stitched straight across his chest. He had just finished a 12-hour drive back from a training facility in Oklahoma, orders folded neatly in his glove compartment. He needed gas, caffeine, and 10 quiet minutes before the road again. Inside the store, the bell chimed. Outside, another sound cut through the night tires crunching on gravel. A low engine idle that didn't belong to the highway. A patrol car rolled in and stopped at an angle that felt deliberate. Marcus noticed it without turning his head. He felt the familiar tightening in his shoulders, the silent calculation. Hands visible. Posture neutral. No sudden movements. He had learned those rules long before the Marine Corps, but the Corps had perfected them into instinct. The officer stepped out slowly. Male. Early 30s. One hand resting on his belt, close enough to the holster to be noticed without being obvious. The body cam was already on. "Hey," the officer said, voice clipped. Not raised but sharp. "What are you doing here?" Marcus paused. He turned halfway, enough to be seen clearly, enough to show the uniform. "Getting gas, sir." The word sir came automatically. It always did. The officer's eyes flicked down, then back up, not lingering on the uniform long enough to register respect. His gaze hardened instead. "You live around here?" the officer asked. Marcus shook his head once, just passing through. The officer took a step closer. The distance closed fast inside what Marines call reactionary gap. A space where things can go wrong in a heartbeat. Marcus stayed still. "Step away from the vehicle," the officer said. Marcus blinked. "Is there a problem?" The pause after that question would later be dissected frame by frame. In the moment it was just silence. Heavy. Loaded. "I said step away from the vehicle," the officer repeated, louder now. Marcus complied, hands open, palms forward. The gas nozzle clanged softly as it slipped free, fuel dripping onto concrete. The sound echoed. "I'm active duty Marine Corps," Marcus said calmly. "I can show you my ID." "If I didn't ask for a speech," the officer cut in. "I asked you to follow instructions." There it was. The shift. Not from calm to chaos, but from neutrality to control. According to Department Policy 204, use of authority, an officer must articulate reasonable suspicion before issuing detainment commands. No such articulation appears in the bodycam audio, just tone. Just assumption. Marcus stood there under the lights, uniform illuminated, insignia catching reflections. A man trained to obey lawful orders now faced an unlawful one, and the conflict showed not on his face, but in the way his jaw tightened. "I'm following instruction," he said evenly. "I just need to understand why." The officer's hand moved, not to the gun, to the radio. "Dispatch. I've got a suspicious male refusing commands," he said. Suspicious, the word landed like a verdict. Marcus's breathing slowed. In his head, training manuals overlapped, Marine Corps de-escalation protocols, Texas Penal Code, sections he'd memorized for civilian carry, unwritten rules passed down from father to son. Survive the encounter. Don't escalate. Don't argue tone with power. Turn around, the officer ordered. Marcus hesitated for half a second too long. That hesitation, less than a heartbeat, became everything. The officer closed the gap completely, voice rising, adrenaline spilling into the night. "Turn around now." "I'm complying," Marcus said, already pivoting. Hands grabbed fabric. The The world tilted. The camera shook violently as the officer shoved Marcus forward, chest hitting the hood of the car. Metal rang out. Somewhere, a bystander gasped. "Stop resisting," the officer shouted. Marcus hadn't resisted. Not yet. But the phrase was no longer about truth. It was about narrative. Concrete scraped skin as Marcus was forced down, the smell of gasoline suddenly overwhelming. His cheek pressed against the ground, eyes fixed on a discarded receipt fluttering in the wind. He tasted dust. He heard the click of cuffs. In the background, the gas pump kept running. By policy, a use of force report would later be required. By law, probable cause would have to be justified. But in that moment, under the lights, none of that mattered. All that mattered was that a man in uniform lay restrained on the ground, and the meaning of that uniform was being quietly ignored. And somewhere beyond the gas station, a chain of events had already started moving slowly, invisibly. That neither man fully understood yet. The cuffs were tight, but Marcus Reed didn't say anything. That silence wasn't fear, it was training. As the patrol car door closed and the world narrowed to plexiglass vinyl and the low hum of the engine, his breathing slowed into a rhythm older than this night. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Counted, controlled. The same cadence he'd used overseas when the ground shook and decisions meant life or death. Silence had kept him alive before. It would have to do so again. The body cam would later capture his face in profile, jaw set, eyes forward, expression unreadable. Commentators would argue about that expression for weeks. Some would call it defiance, others guilt. But those who had worn the uniform recognized it instantly. It was restraint. Marcus had enlisted at 19, the paperwork still folded somewhere in his mother's drawer back home. He'd signed his name with a borrowed pen at a strip mall recruitment office, the air smelling faintly of carpet cleaner and ambition. The country was at war then. He wanted structure, purpose, a way out of the quiet expectations that hovered over young black men like fog lull, limiting and always present. Boot camp stripped him down fast. Hair gone, name replaced with a last name shouted across concrete. Obedience wasn't just taught, it was embedded. You learned when to speak. More importantly, when not to. You learned that silence could be discipline, not weakness. Survival, not surrender. By 22, he was overseas. Heat that pressed down like a physical weight. Dust that found its way into everything: boots, lungs, thoughts. The rules were simple but unforgiving. Don't move unless ordered. Don't speak unless necessary. Don't escalate unless escalation is the mission. He watched younger Marines break under pressure. Anger spilling out where control should have been. He learned from them without judging. He learned that staying calm didn't make you invisible, but it made you effective. When he came home, the uniform followed everywhere. Airports, highways, gas stations at night. It was supposed to signal honor, trust, sacrifice. But it also carried something quieter. Expectation. In the patrol car, Marcus stared at his reflection in the darkened window. The uniform looked the same as it always had. Clean. Precise. Familiar. Yet the meaning of it felt thinner now, stretched between two worlds that demanded opposite things from him. On one side, the Marine Corps had taught him to submit to lawful authority without hesitation. On the other, experience had taught him that not all authority recognized his lawfulness. The officer sat up front, radio crackling softly. Code numbers Marcus understood enough to follow. No emergency. No threat broadcast. Just procedure unfolding at a pace that felt rehearsed. You gonna tell me why you were acting suspicious? The officer asked suddenly, eyes meeting Marcus's in the rearview mirror. Marcus didn't answer right away. Not because he didn't have one, but because answering felt like stepping into a trap with invisible edges. I wasn't acting suspicious, he said finally, voice even. I was getting gas. The officer scoffed. You didn't listen. Marcus swallowed. The urge to explain, to educate rose and fell. He could talk about training, about compliance, about how tone mattered, about how stepping away from the vehicle without cause wasn't standard procedure under Texas law. But explanation assumes the other person is listening, so he went quiet again. The arrest report would later note non-compliant demeanor. That phrase would sit on paper like a stain, vague enough to mean anything, heavy enough to justify everything. It wouldn't mention the uniform, wouldn't mention the calm, wouldn't mention the absence of threat. Silence is easy to misinterpret. At the station, the cuffs came off briefly for processing. Cold metal replaced by colder air. Fluorescent lights hummed overhead, flattening everything they touched. An officer behind a desk typed without looking up. Name: Marcus Reed, Occupation. There was a pause. United States Marine Corps, Marcus said. The typing stopped. For half a second, the room shifted. Not enough to undo what had happened, but enough to acknowledge it. Active duty? The desk officer asked. Yes, sir. A glance was exchanged. Not concern. Calculation. Marcus sat on a bench and waited. He thought about his father, who had taught him how to keep his hands visible during traffic stops long before he taught him how to drive. He thought about the oath he'd taken to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and how abstract that oath felt under these lights. He wondered, briefly, whether silence was still the right choice. Outside that room, processes began moving without him. Supervisors were notified. Bodycam footage uploaded to a server according to retention policy. Somewhere, an email was drafted that included the word military. Somewhere else, someone hesitated before hitting send. Marcus didn't know any of that yet. He only knew that wearing the uniform had not protected him tonight. It had complicated him, split him into symbols that others could interpret however they needed to. A Marine trained to absorb pressure without breaking. A black man expected to prove innocence without being asked. Two identities, one silence. And as the hours passed, that silence began to echo far beyond the walls of the station. The patrol car smelled faintly of plastic and old coffee. A scent that never quite left no matter how many times the interior was wiped down. Officer Daniel Hargreaves sat behind the wheel, with the engine idling, one hand resting on the steering wheel, the other tapping against his thigh in short, impatient bursts. The red and blue lights were off now. On the outside, everything looked calm again. On the inside it wasn't. The radio crackled. Unit 12, status check. Hargreaves pressed the button a fraction of a second too hard. 12's good. Transporting 1, his voice sounded steady. That mattered to him. He glanced at the rearview mirror. The Marine sat upright in the back, eyes forward, hands cuffed behind him, silent, still. That silence irritated him more than shouting ever could. Shouting gave shape to conflict. Silence made it feel like judgment. Back at the academy, they taught him about command presence, own the scene, control the encounter. Don't let civilians dictate tempo. Those phrases had been drilled into him, until they felt less like guidance and more like instinct. Instructors rarely said it outright, but the message was clear. Hesitation invites challenge. Challenge invites danger, and danger justified force. Hargreaves told himself he'd done nothing wrong. He replayed the moment in his head, the hesitation by the pump, the question instead of immediate compliance. That half-second pause had felt like disrespect, like testing him. Like a line drawn in concrete. Policy manuals don't talk much about ego. They talk about officer safety, reasonable suspicion, escalation continuums. On paper, those are clean, logical things. In practice, they're filtered through emotion, fear, and pride. He remembered his field training officer years ago, leaning against a cruiser after a rough stop. You let them question you, the man had said, shaking his head. That's how you lose control. Lose control, phrase stuck. At a stoplight, Hargreaves adjusted his vest, suddenly aware of the sweat cooling under the Kevlar. He thought about the uniform on the man behind him, how it had registered too late to change anything. Once force is used, you don't rewind, you justify. That's how the system trains you to survive it. The radio chirped again, dispatch relaying routine calls.